Next, we have Kevin Morrison.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, council members. The values of Novato are clear to me. Among many others, we value inclusion, education, and fair play. These values are shared by California as a whole and have become part of our state law. Today, however, we find ourselves needing to stand up and say out loud who we are. National politicians who make laws from Washington are attacking our values. Even in California, a popular candidate for governor has pledged to rescind the California Values Act. He might succeed, he will succeed if we in Novato do nothing. That's why I'm here to ask the City Council to declare its support for SB 54, the California Values Act. A simple resolution to go on record in favor of inclusion, education, and fair play. I've circulated a draft. I look forward to coming back soon to hear where you stand, and I hope you will stand with Novatans who believe, as I do, that there comes a time when silence is betrayal. You may not believe we need to speak out, but it is better to speak out, even if we don't need to, rather than find out later that we did need to speak out and we didn't. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Morrison. Next, we have Patty Hoyt.
Don't push the podium. My name is Patty Hoyt, and I'm also asking you to declare Novato stands in support of SB 54, the California Values Act. I do so with full knowledge that it won't be an easy resolution for you to issue. It's uncomfortable, isn't it, being asked to take a stand against our federal government? It's hard to do the right thing when you know full well that you'll take a hit by the most conservative members of our community. It's extraordinarily difficult to go on record in support of a bill that tells the federal government that Novato believes in protecting all its residents. You know what's harder? Being dropped off by your dad at Loma Verde Elementary School and having him picked off by ICE agents as you enter the school. You know what's also harder? Being afraid to take your children to school the next day because you wonder if that's the day they're going to come for you. Also harder? Being afraid to go to the police to report a crime, testify in court, or going to the hospital when you're ill. All I'm asking the five of you to do is pass a resolution that will go far in easing the fears of so many in our community. All I'm asking the five of you is to go on record to say Novato will not goose step in unison with the federal government as it seeks to drive a wedge between our neighbors in Novato. Your voices can be used to speak for the muted. Speak now. Don't stand in silence. Remember history. So what'll it be? A resolution or deafening silence?
Thank you, Ms. Hoyt.